Hey, what's up gamers? I'm going to be playing some Little Mac today. Try to prove that you don't have to be goated with a character to have fun online. So let's get into it with our first match. Alright, we got Ham the Incineroar here. The best way to have fun if you're not even good at the characters, just don't really care how you're doing. Just push buttons, have a good time, maybe get a stock or two. But right here, Incineroar even SDs, because you just couldn't handle the pressure. For Little Mac in particular, the ding ding and then them not knowing that you can't shield that is always super fun. Another thing is that a lot of people will get mad when they do what I just did, where they accidentally jump in. You just gotta remember that they're gonna make a silly mistake, like try to get up attack like this. Now this might only work for me because my Little Mac is super low GSP. But being super aggressive and them not really doing anything is also super fun. This Incineroar SDs again because he doesn't really know what to do. Big hits equals big fun, so therefore kill move equals big fun. Another thing that's pretty fun is when you start to recognize your opponent's panic option. This me brawlers is obviously counter, and I ended up getting a pretty big untrue combo just because I was in his head. Be careful you don't do what I did, because I was trying to counter the counter all the time and ended up just getting countered anyways. So yeah, don't do that. Another thing is a super risky KO punch with Little Mac always feels awesome when it works. Another thing that's always fun is just cheesing the opponent. The me brawler lands right in my forward smash for some reason. And then I didn't leave it in, but I died, and then I hit him with a forward smash off spawn immunity. Super funny, actually. This me brawler keeps doing the same terrible option of doing a movement option back to the ledge. And I keep punishing it, and he doesn't ever adapt, and then he eventually just loses because of it. So Pyramithra is a pretty good character. I ended up just dying from side B over and over again. The best way to continue to have fun in the match is just to not let it bother you at all. Once you start caring less and less about how you're doing, you'll end up just getting some pretty goofy looking clips. Like me punching Mithra 2 or 3 times. And then side being off the stage. I don't really know how she did that, but yep. This doesn't really have anything to do on like how to play better, but I have no idea how this forward smash did not hit me. I'm literally standing in it twice. But a cool little KO punch though, that's cool. Again, cheese is actually super fun to do, but it's not fun to get hit by. But characters like Little Mac, Donkey Kong, maybe Bowser and Ganon with their side B have a lot of cheese. And all of them are super fun to play. Even making your opponent look pretty stupid by just sitting there for a second and then running up and doing something is super fun too. Shield breaks are a bit rough. You just kind of brush it off. And, ooh, nice little nut punch there from Little Mac. One thing to keep in mind is even if you're trying to be hyper aggressive, is not to get too confident, because you'll end up just wasting like a KO punch, for example, and dying in the process. But this Mewtwo already looks pretty goofy from just charging Shadow Ball. Do I really need to say anything about this clip? The Mewtwo is obviously pretty goofy. Doesn't really approach me. Yep. Making your opponent look like they've never played against your character before is always super fun as well. Just look at this Mewtwo try and shield parry a KO punch. So a lot of people, including myself, don't really like characters with a lot of projectiles, especially when you're playing a character like Little Mac, who really needs to be in close range or can't really do any damage. The best way to continue to have fun and not let it ruin your time is just to accept that you might lose. Obviously still remain confident and try your hardest, but at a certain point the matchup does come into effect. It'd be like saying Little Mac could beat any Donkey Kong any day. You probably couldn't because it's a terrible matchup for Little Mac, but at least you're confident. Another good thing is if you rematch the people that you lost to, especially if you feel like you should have won, because it'll make your confidence a lot higher, and they might make a couple goofy mistakes because they think they've already won. Alright, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. A little bit of a short video, but good one, I think. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm not a professional video game psychologist or whatever. I don't really know how you're supposed to have the best attitude about a game. But this is just kind of what I do. Makes the game a bit more fun, online especially, in my opinion. If you liked it, consider leaving a like. Maybe comment your favorite thing or something. And then subscribe if you really want to.